Hello. Hello from Denmark. I'm broadcasting to you today out of my living room, and I'm just going to pop over onto Facebook and make this broadcast live. We are going to be talking about Sarah today. I think I've just done that successfully. Yes, I have. Wonderful. Okay. Big things are happening at the moment. Let me just see where to start. So some of you will have already seen I'm going to be doing, or I've been asked to do, a meditation journey, working with the earth point in Glastonbury at the end of October. And this is in preparation for Sarah's Flame. So I just want to say a little bit about me and about Sarah, just to give some background. And I'm going to be talking a few times up until the October the 31st. It's sort of settling in the energy, and also so people can hear a bit more about what it's all about, because this has been a long time coming for me. I've been working with Sarah for 15 years, and it's been a very slow process, a slow and constant process in that time. And now quite a few things are culminating all at once. And they're sort of the result of all those years of work. This weekend, I'm going to start teaching Sarah and her host of angels. I'm going to start teaching their healing system. That will go live next year. The next few months are all about fine-tuning it, getting all the manuals written, because I have all the initiations and everything now. But you might have seen the healing over on Sarah's healing circle. There's this energy. It's really ready to come out into the world now. And this is good stuff. It is really, really good stuff. So where do I start? Well, I suppose I could start with me. My name's Rachel Goodwin. I'm British. I was born in Kent in a little town called Deal, and I now live in a town called Roskilde on the island of Sjælland in Denmark. Where I live, there are lots of springs in this town. I'm very, very lucky. Has beautiful energies, lots of ley lines, power places, and in the surrounding areas, all sorts of energy things going on here. So that's fabulous. I've just been out for a run. It's a rainy day today, and I went anyway because this weekend I won't get the chance. At weekends we look after our special needs son, Benji. He's got autism and severe ADHD, and he's a two-man job. So I try and get these things in during the week. And as I was running round, I've been working with some friends, with some of the earth energies here in the town, because there's an Ascension grid that's growing. 99% there. It's just waiting for the right time to come into alignment, because a lot of this stuff, it is about divine timing, And there's a bit over by, there's some ponds. They're man-made ponds, but it's like natural spring water that's coming down into them. And next to them there is a grove of beech trees that I have loved very much for years, and they're kind of like my friends. And I say hi every time I go past. And a while ago, I asked some friends if they would do some work with me over there, because the communa, which is like the local council, had been dumping a lot of leaves there, and it was sort of the energy was getting really stuck, and there's a lot of energies flowing through there, and I wanted some help, you know, kind of seeing what the problem was and seeing if we could clear it. So we went there, and one of my friends, she said, you know, I think we need to, there's a lot of souls coming through here, we need to build like a portal. And just to explain that a bit more, one of the problems we have on the earth plane is that we're not working enough with souls who pass over, because souls who pass over don't always know where to go, and need a bit of help. And that could be because of illness, or, you know, depending on where they were when it happened, and all sorts of things like that. And you know, we used to know how to do these things, and we used to have a lot of rituals around these things. And for hundreds of years now, we've forgotten, probably longer than that, we've forgotten these things. So there's a bit of a build up. So this is one thing that the violet flame works with, because the violet flame is Sarah has her own like vibration of it. This is one thing that it works with. So anyway, so we did that. We built these portals because there were a lot of stuck souls around here, so that they could pass through. And then when we did that, the Kamuna came along, and they've got a new policy where they're like, if they have to cut down a tree because of, you know, there's something wrong with it or it's dead or whatever, they're leaving wood piles around in parks and things like that for the insects, which is great, which is absolutely fantastic. And they have one just in the park just outside where I live, and it's lovely and it's fine. I don't mind them being there. But the Kamuna came along and they put a log pile right where we had put these portals for like souls to pass through and go where they needed to go. And it created another blockage. So we were like, what do we do about this? So I do a lot of room work and Norse shamanism work. And so does my friend. And we went around chanting and put loads of runes in and did loads of magic stuff. And then there it was for, I think, maybe 6 months. And then there's 3 of us. One of them saw a Kamuna worker and said to them, you know, could there be another place where this could go? Because it's like, it's blocking up the energies there. And they were like, and also it wasn't really a good place, because there's a lot of kids come from the school, and then they're moving them. There's a school right next to it, and then they're moving them all the time and playing with them, which is also fine, but it's not the idea of these log piles. They're supposed to stay still so all these little creatures can like grow and have their home there. Anyway, last week I was running around there and they'd all gone. And I was like, oh my God, it's like a magic trick. It was just gone like that. And the energy was so clear and it was just fantastic. And I told my friends and we're all like really happy. And then I just went past it again. And then this time I noticed the place where the logs had been, and we'd put all these runes in and done all this magical work to try and sort of still get the portals to work, even though there was this big sort of like, it was causing like a stagnation so that energies couldn't flow. The imprint of all those logs with the runes and the magical work were still there and like adding this incredible power to the place. And I was just like, oh, wow. So that thing that seemed like a bad thing at the time and caused this blockage, and then we did all this work, now it's been cleared. It's actually left a fantastic thing there, and that's really, really powerful. And also because I was worried about like the trees having to like hold these portals, like was it okay and shouldn't it be stones, you know, because I'm used to working with like stone circles and, you know, just a lot of stone basically. And spirit were like, no, it's all right, because trees are like collective consciousness. So it's not just those trees holding the energy of it. It's like all the beech trees are like holding it. And I was like, wow, in unity. And I was like, wow, that's so cool. So anyway, the point that I'm making is like right now, so here in Denmark, infection rates are going up massively. It's not surprising. because there was very little here before we locked down so fast. The coronavirus didn't really get a chance to do much here. And now it's going up massively. And we're suddenly on everybody's quarantine list. And I was supposed to be going over to the UK in a few weeks. It's my son's 18th birthday. He's British. He lives, you know, in Britain with his British dad, having a British life. And I can't go now. And I just found that out last night. And also the infection rate's going up massively in the UK and so on and so forth. And I don't want to sound like I'm taken away from the human suffering that's going on with this corona crisis, because I'm not. I don't want to do that. I really acknowledge that suffering. But what I wanted to say was this thing with the logs, because from that difficult situation we put all this energy in, and I know there's a lot of light workers, healers, witches, shamans, you know, whatever it is that you are. All of these people, all of these special people are putting a lot of energy into doing magical work, spiritual work, energetic work. And it really means something. And this isn't going to go on forever. This is a phase that we're going through. And yeah, I'm not saying the coronavirus is just going to magically go away, but things will shift, things will change, things won't stay the way they are right now. And after things have got better, we're going to be left like those logs that were over there. And now this is amazing, like imprint of power and magic. We're going to be left with that imprint of power and magic. It's not going to be the same world afterwards. And it's going to be so much clearer. And so one of the things that I wanted to say about Sarah, because I know I haven't talked a lot about her, but it's because she is here for the new earth. She is here to help us grow into like the new humanity, and also to act as a teacher and a mentor for us, because like she's been teaching me how to grow violet flame spirals, and the violet flame is specifically her violet flame, and these places actually become power places. And I've done that myself through working with her and the elementals and using the tools that she's taught me. And I've taught other people to do it as well. And I know there's more to come. So we can do really amazing things. And she is one, I'm not saying she's like everything, but she is like one of the new Ascended Masters, teachers, mentors who are here to teach us this stuff. She's also here to teach us about our, I don't know if ascension bodies is the right word. Of course, none of these words are exactly right, but I'm doing my best, all right? So if you don't use those words, try and put it into your own language, yeah? And, you know, that's where the healing system really kind of addresses all of that. But let me just, I'm going to channel her as well today. Not sure. Where am I? Look on my get vocal thing. How long? Wow, I've been talking 13 minutes already. It's going to take a moment. Good to take moments and just ground. What else do you want me to mention today, Sarah? Oh, so Malta really comes up with Sarah. It's a small country off the bottom of Italy, and yet it has these amazingly deep energies. For me, it actually feels like that axis mundi of the new earth. It's like the middle pillar that's like holding the load. Hey, is it payload? I don't know where I got that word from. Yeah, I have a stone that I picked up when I was there from one of the places in Gozo. There's a temple there. It came out for the run with me this morning. And I was thinking about how the people who visit these different places, or even just meditate on their energies, because you can actually connect to these energies through meditation. how we sort of become those parts of the world, and then we connect them all up. We are central to this building of a new Earth grid, and it's something we're going to do more and more work on. But so back to the Sarah's Flame Zoom call. It's in October. It's on the 31st, which is Summane, which is a Celtic festival of one year going into another. That's when they saw their year ending and the new year beginning. And because it's like a border in that way, it means the veils are thin. Anytime you get a crossroads, two things crossing, so one year's crossing the other year, you get a thin veil where we can see into spirit and feel spirit and work with spirit. And of course, that's why it has the thing about being the Day of the Dead, because we can connect to our ancestors and our loved ones that have passed over at this time very powerfully as well. It's also a full moon, so lots of power there to work with. And so when Sarah was on the earth, not just in her lifetime as Mary Magdalene and Yeshua's daughter, but other lifetimes as well, she worked a lot with the earth grid. So, and this is going back to Lemuria and Atlantia, and you know, it's been one of her things, and she works very much with nature. And one of the things that she's done is plant seeds around the earth in different places. Now, she has an ashram that's in Hawaii above the Big Island. I was really surprised when I got that information. I kind of wanted it to be above Glastonbury because I really love Glastonbury, and she has a really, really strong connection there. People who've been there, myself included, the clarity of her voice. Be careful saying things like that. I used to be a psychiatric nurse. I would be very careful now if I was talking to psychiatry about hearing voices. But yeah, the clarity of her connection that comes through in Glastonbury is profound. And it is because she's physically been there. So there are certain places around the world where, and Malta is another one, which her energy just like comes through. And each place in the earth, it's like it's a different aspect that's coming through. And Glastonbury, she has a violet flame. I've called it like a landscape temple. We're sort of shortening that to a spiral temple because it does grow in a spiral. Sarah's violet flame is like, it's a beautiful lilac color. It can go more to the purple, more to the pink, and more to the white as, you know, it sort of shifts around on that spectrum. But it is very much here to help us shift into the new age of Aquarius, the fifth dimension, the golden age, the new earth, you know, whatever terms you want to use, that's what it's for. And me and a group of other people activated that last year. It's been online now for a year. And because that was possible, because that was done, we could also like start growing our own. And a few of us have done that. That's also like spread out that energy. Now these temples, what they do, they're energy matrices, and they work like 24 hours a day. And they actually like grow organically, but it's an etheric energy. Okay. But it's, you know, you can think of it like growing organically like a plant. And they work 24 hours a day to very gently keep pulling in. And then there's like a pillar at the center, and it like whoop, whooshes like anything that needs to go away. So even though, you know, it's very slow, it's very gently, the fact that it never stops means that it's really powerful. And, you know, the time is coming for more of these to come upon the earth. And then this is all in preparation of Sarah's flame of unity. So you can see maybe the picture behind me. That's painted by Cheryl Rose Hall, and that's a picture of Sarah in the White Spring in Glastonbury. And that white energy very much holds the energy for me of Sarah's host of angels and this flame of unity. And it's all connected to our divine spark inside of ourselves. These are all just like different reflections of the same energy, if you like. I also have a really nice bottle here. Ooh, Ascended, can I get that round? Ascended Master Sarah. This is like called Aura Fragrance Spray. My words are going today. Aura Fragrance Spray, and this is lovely. It's essential oils and gem essences, and you can find this on the archangelstudio.com. Angie Warby makes these and other ones, and you know, they're very, very nice, lovely. Just get that in. So I'm going to channel Sarah in a minute. So where was I? Oh yeah. So Sarah's flame of unity, that is going to be anchored in Malta. I won't give it a secret location. I won't tell you where it is till it happens. And she's told me we're going to start doing that next year, 2021, and again 2022, and then it will be finally grounded and anchored in 2023. Okay, so it's a big work, exciting stuff, and you know, it looks like it's suddenly all happening, but actually this stuff's been going on for years and years. Okay, let me just have a look. You can see me there. I can see me. See if I can see me on the Sarah page. So I'm going to channel Sarah. See if Sarah has got anything she wants to add. I'm sure she has. I never remember all of it. Okay. So sorry if I haven't got to people's questions. I'm just streaming on 3 platforms and it's quite hard for me to sort of catch up. But I can have a look afterwards and answer anything. So if you sort of say what it is your question is about, I can have a look at it afterwards and answer it. If you're on YouTube, sorry, I keep the comments off on YouTube because you just get too many trolls and things on YouTube. But if you're on Facebook, you can put it in the comment, but you're always welcome to write to me anyway and ask things. Okay. So I'll go quiet for a moment and then I'll channel Sarah. Welcome, I'm Sarah. Blessings are upon you. So there is a double message today. There is a message of hope. And there is a message of understanding. The understanding is of, yes, there is dark times just now. The suffering is very real for many people. Even in that darkness, there are many lights, people finding a way to go within and seek sustenance and divine light in the center of themselves, going to places they have not been before, finding that they cannot find what they need in the outside world. More people are turning to meditation and other ways. The light comes in through the center. And then there is the message of hope and of more peace. The peace is starting to come in now, but won't be seen. until early next year. But it is there, and perhaps if you tune in for a moment, you can feel it already. A peace is coming down upon the earth, brought by angels. You can see this peace is arriving with blessed wings of white feathers. And it is here for all those who are willing to receive it. There is a light ahead. Nothing ever stays the same. All things are a phase. And trust and believe that the divine loves each and every one of you, and that you each are a spark of the divine, and that though it might be hard to see it now, there is an unfolding of a divine plan. And trust that you are walking towards lighter times, easier times, knowing that you can take much learning in this situation, digging deep into yourselves, really finding your own resources, building your strength in community together with each other. I am Sarah, and I have come here to say that the new earth is a construction of cooperation and love between humankind and the invisible world. And I have much to teach you. My blessings are upon you each and every moment. You just have to reach out and ask. These are the things which I wish to say today. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. Amen. So I really felt that peace coming in there. And this call we're going to do in October, we're going to be focusing on the place where the Sarah's spiral temple is in Glastonbury. And together we are going to create a circle and a light through which so it's been grounding there for a year, and now it's come to the point where it's ready to go up to its next level, and that is to have a great angel of Sarah's violet flame come down upon it and become a guardian for that place. So up until now, it's been sort of being watched over by them as a collective, but now it's going to have its own like angel that becomes part of the landscape and becomes part of that energy. And it's like, you know, it's like it's going to become even more powerful as the wings like fan out. The violet flame, Sarah's violet flame, and it couldn't happen before because it would have been too powerful. The earth lines have cleared enough now that this can happen and we can go up to the next level. And also the other spirals will get their own angels as well. And then, like I said, then next year we're going to have Sarah's flame of unity, which is white, and that is going to be being anchored in Malta. So I'm going to come and talk next week. The different things I'm going to talk about are the oneness flame, the Sarah's violet flame, clearing the earth. I'll work at clearing the earth and Sarah's ascension path, but I'll just take one of them at a time and do this every week until we do the call in October. But if you would like to join in with that, you can go and look at my website. It's Rachel Goodwin and then there's a Sarah heading there. Just click on that and you'll find the details on there. But it's been very nice talking to you. I'm going to go and have a rest now after my run and my talking this morning, and then I get on with my preparation for teaching the first Sarah's Healing with the Angels class on Saturday. So thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Lots of blessings. Bye for now.